Yeah, new grind. I got a question for you. Are you living life, or is life living you? How bad do you want to be successful? Are you ready to level up in life? Are you ready to go to that next level? Are you sick of being average? I ask you again, are you living life, or is life living you? Less than unstoppable, the international world tour. Dr. Billy Alsbrooks, coming to a city near you. I'll be teaching a 4-hour, life-changing seminar on the art of greatness. Arise, champion. Every city will sell out. Get your tickets now. This year we're taking this thing global. 27 cities, Toronto, London, Paris, Rome. We're coming to impact 1 billion people. If you are serious about success, be at one of these events. Get your tickets now at blessedandunstoppable.com. Born from a stone, shaped in a dream. The faceless rose to glory. Torn from bone, raped in a dream. The shameless told their story. Follow me to the burning. I'm the last of a dying breed. 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 Knocking, get stopped when truth set in motion. Superman, there's no quitting me. I'm the best that ever did it. There will come a time when all those who doubted me will be standing there naked in their own excuses. Champions must learn to climb higher than the mountains that oppose them. Superman, there's no quitting me. I'm coming for what's mine. I'm the best that ever did it. Common people lust for glory, but refuse to betray their vows to mediocrity. This type of herd mentality prevents them from ever achieving greatness. Don't be common, the dreamer said to the doubter. The question isn't whether I'm gonna make it or not. It's am I gonna forgive you after I do? Who in your life has doubted you? Who do you need to prove wrong? Your doubt doesn't bother me. I've been doubting my whole life. I'm real comfortable living here in your doubt. There's no quitting me. Born from a stone, shaped in a dream. The faceless rose to glory. Torn from bone, raped in a dream. The shameless told their story. Follow me to the burning. I'm the last of a dying breed. 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 My thoughts are disciplined and of the highest order. I usher in God's truth with the power of my mind. You can't fight a spiritual warrior like me with an earthly strategy. You don't know who you dealing with. We demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God, and we take captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. We should abandon ourselves, then emulate the small common people. Common people who forgot to remain common. Their determined hands rewrote history. My voice is the voice of madness. The madness of the common people who forgot to remain common. I am the voice crying out from the wilderness for all those who have been doubted. I don't care what you do. You can't break us. Bring an army with you. You can't break us. We're fast and furious. You can't break us. And all the champions say, ain't no quitting me. Born from a stone, shaped in a dream. The faceless rose to glory. Torn from bone, raped in a dream. The shameless told their story. Follow me to the burning. I'm the last of a dying breed. I'm the last of a dying breed. I'm the last of a dying breed. I'm the last last of a dying breed. All you haters, you can't break us. All you fake friends, you can't break us. All the doubters, you can't break us. All those that sold us out, you can't break us. All those that betrayed us, you can't break us. All those that robbed us, you can't break us. And all the trials and tribulations, you can't break us. All the champions said, ain't no quitting me. Born from a stone, shaped in a dream. The faceless rose to glory. Torn from bone, raped in a dream. The shameless told their story. I'm the last of a dying breed. 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 They fear me, 'cause when I catch on, they're done. See, their need to feel safe has them playing the game of life timid. But you can't win succumbing to fear. To be the best version of you requires boldly attacking the things that scare you. When you feel lost, you breathe life into its potentiality. The hidden inside us is the most dangerous, but when you invite it to the surface and face it, then it becomes a weapon that thrusts you to greatness. Those who seek high achievement must become detectives of the mind. Success requires investigating the darkest corners of one's own thinking for any held beliefs that might rob one of greatness. Personal transformation requires constant examination of the mental programming and belief systems that have been accepted from the world. We must closely question, scrutinize, and disassemble each and every thought, making sure that our thinking will give birth to the type of life that we desire. When you discover yourself, you don't just find you find God. My flesh seeks applause, but the fire in me says I don't need it. My God won't fit in the box you keep trying to put him in. The dream too big to bloom in the house that you live in. My love for you is real, but I can't have a conversation down there. My heart burns, but it's hard for your soul to understand what I'm saying. Nothing can stop me. I'm bound for glory. There is no growth without the murder of the lesser in us. Only by dying to the lower levels of acknowledgement can we ascend to greatness. The wolf and dog in us must kill one another. This understanding permits us to climb the stairs of heaven, trading our mortal bodies for the celestial. We thirst for salt water. By drinking from the vast oceans of consciousness, the bridge to eternity is established. Bloody minds allow us to cross over. Virgin thinking, the wings that carry us. Lasting change requires one to first go to the guillotine, to lay the head down blindly on the chopping block. It's vital that we leave no evidence of this conspiracy behind. The previous limited existence of us must be fully eradicated. All memory of what was deleted from the record of reality. Even the weapon we used to commit this violent act must be discarded. All past awareness washed away in the river of new as we enter the self-induced coma of enlightenment. We must become murderers, sliding the noose around our own necks. We lynch our false self, putting the gun to our thinking. We now bow to a greater God, plotting premeditated acts of identity homicide. The bloodshed and massacre must be intentional. The kitchen knives and forks of deeper understanding penetrate the thief in us. Lying in a puddle of delusions, we slowly bleed to death. The personality dissolving into the belly of the starving. Reborn at the butcher shop, our new lungs exhale the divine. Are you a murderer? We must kill off our thinking, our old habits, our old ways, our old belief systems. To create the new life, first we must destroy. Destiny's child anxiously awaits to feel your loving arms. So precious are the little hands and feet of our dreams, the lungs of our unconscious waiting patiently to take their first breath, to look into the eyes of our own creation bonds us with God. We cannot have full manifestation of ourself until we can first swing the sword. Tomorrow's sun requires us to murder the comfort of today. Death, war, and struggle are the building blocks of life. We must kill off all traces of the lower version of ourselves. Engaging in active imagination, we can recreate the garden we so long for. Yes. By dividing the truths of inner awareness, spiritual procreation takes place. Mount the dream who arouses your soul and protect it with your thinking. All that's left is the flame. I'm bound for glory. The greater the struggle, the greater the destiny. The vicious birth pains of a dream only confirm the importance of it. To give up on a dream is to commit an abortion on a life one could have had. Let us not abandon our future victory for the illusions of today. Ignore not the cry of your own. Ignore not the burning fire within. Ignore not the tiny legs kicking in the belly of your dream. When we slaughter our fetus by way of fear and doubt, we become the victim. Maternal mortality stains us with the blood of what could have been. The inner tensions of needing evidence terminates our pregnancy. Heaven impregnates the imagination, planting its divine sperm in our minds. But it's our faith that must guard the womb that carries tomorrow. Each trimester requires a deeper conviction, a deeper belief that must fertilize the egg. We need not ask for permission to be that which we are. We need not seek approval to dream the dream that we've been given. We need not beg for validation to breathe the air that excites us. All we need to do is just burn. You can't stop fire. Bound for glory. And those whom he predestined, he also called. And those whom he called, he also justified. And those whom he justified, he also glorified. Romans 8:30. This is Dr. Billy Alsbrooks, and I am blessed and unstoppable. Impact 1 billion people. Motivational art. Welcome to the Loop. And to God be the glory. Grind is our ministry. Sweat is our worship. Greatness is our identity. Love is our power. Passion is our weapon. Faith is our shield. Wisdom is our ammo. And our vision makes it real. What if being like everyone else was failure? And what if to be rejected was actually success? And what if to die was to live? Don't let them put them labels on you. You can dream if you want to. Have your name in the lights if you want to. Shine. Not many people are bold enough to look in the emotional mirror to truly see themselves. But the ones that are discover in their own reflection a profound power that unlocks the world. Let's go deep. Pain and heartache are both powerful energy resources. Unrefined, their energy is destructive, but properly harnessed, they can become a superpower that will thrust you to the heights of greatness. Feed off of them, recycle them, and use them to climb. Dance with the flames, struggle, war, pain, Picasso, dream, motivational art, dream. Welcome to the Louvre. Are you brave enough to show the world the real you? Don't be like the sheep, slaughtered by fear and mediocrity. Average is the offspring of an unbelieving mind. Doubt and fear attempt to procreate without thinking in order to conceive through us another lamb for the slaughter. But you can dream if you want to. But you can dream if you want to. It's not your body that you need to quarantine. It's your mind. Grind is our ministry. Sweat is our worship. Greatness is our identity. Love is our power. Passion is our weapon. Faith is our shield. Wisdom is our ammo. and our vision makes it real. Your doubt in me wasn't my liability. It was your weakness. Your underestimation of my determination was my camouflage. Blinded by the past, you never saw me coming. The whole time I was grinding and planting seeds, you were laughing, taunting me, and calling me crazy. Every day you got up, engaged in doubt, complacency, and that local mindset. And while you were buying scratch-off lottery tickets, I was going all in on myself, betting on God to show up and show out as I serenaded the world. And one day, you woke up to reality slapping you in the face. Everything in your life a mess, infected with the stench of average, and I never had to say a word. My massive success testified to the blood, sweat, and tears that I shed for years. The process proved itself. The principles that govern greatness defended me, and every area of my life reflected the glory of my Heavenly Father. Now no one doubts my dream anymore, not even you, because it's a reality. Sincerely yours, the one you doubted. Checkmate. And all the choir sang, you can dream if you want to. You can dream if you want to. You can dream if you want to. Have your name in the lights if you want to. What if being normal, being like everyone else, was failure? And what if rejection was actually success? I dare you to be you. Those that seek and need approval disqualify themselves. Grind is our ministry. Sweat is our worship. Greatness is our identity. Love is our power. Passion is our weapon. Faith is our shield. Wisdom is our ammo. And our vision makes it real. Destiny bows to unwavering faith. And you have the power on the inside of you to create and usher in the change that you want to see in the world. Decide what it is that you want out of life. What is worth committing your whole life to? Seek the depths of your spirit. Follow the music down to the depths of your soul and discover that answer. Then close your eyes and dream. Paint that image so vivid on the canvas of your mind. Move your thinking to that new desired destination. Pack up the U-Haul and move every ounce of your being to that place that you desire, leaving no breadcrumbs behind so that you get lost there, so that you can never find your way back to where you are now. You have to plant your feet so deep in the dream state. And do not yield. Do not surrender to your physical senses that will without a doubt attempt with all their power to deny and reject your acceptance of this new dream. You must remain steadfast and keep projecting belief through them in such a way that it draws, establishes, and attracts the things that you desire into reality. You have to command your physical senses to radiate the equivalent sensations on all levels to that which you will be immersed with when the new desired mental image manifests itself into existence. You must assassinate and overthrow the inner government of fear and doubt that has ruled as a dictator in your life since the beginning. It is time to awaken, inherit the promises, seize the moment, take possession. The world is yours. Grind is our ministry. Sweat is our worship. Greatness is our identity. Love is our power. Passion is our weapon. Faith is our shield. Wisdom is our ammo. And our vision makes it real. Building a massive sized dream is a type of vision warfare. Anyone who doesn't support your dream is the enemy or being used by him. I will forgive people who cross me and even give them a second chance. But when a person doubts me and my dream, it's over. I will forgive them, but I will never ever grant them that same access to me again. Cause I know it's not the body that we need to quarantine, it's our mind. Fearless is the one who truly awakens to the power of God. Success must be first built in the mind, and this requires mastering the art of creative imagination by way of a disciplined, unwavering focus. You see, the law of attraction is about abandoning what never was and returning to that which has always been. To manifest and unleash the full power of this law of attraction, we must close our physical eyes and then embrace a total state of amnesia to that which we no longer desire in life. And this requires a full rejection and total mental abandonment of our current state or circumstance. We must unlearn and become unaware of that which is no longer welcome. We must dream and imagine a new desired state or condition with 4K, high-resolution mental imagery. This new state of awareness must be firmly established within us by way of feeling. We must do this in such a way that our new desired state is the only one acknowledged. And all the choir sang, grind is our ministry, sweat is our worship, greatness is our identity, love is our power, passion is our weapon, faith is our shield, wisdom is our ammo, and our vision makes it real. We are and always have been one with God. Our acceptance of a separate identity allows the illusions of physical barriers and earthly limitations. We have unlearned that which we are, and by doing so, we have castrated ourselves from the divine power residing within us. Man's final resurrection will take place when he becomes unaware of this false, unlearned, delusional state and again sees himself accurately as one with God. Because prayer is not about asking God for something, it's about bringing heaven to earth in order to manifest what God has already given us. When we pray and worship, we need to do more than just raise our hands and voices. We need to raise our thinking. Prayer is not an asking process, it is a creative one. For the power of prayer to be fully realized, one must move from asking out of sense of lack to that of projecting an awareness of already having that which God has given. And by doing so, we align with the manifestation process required to create the desired outcome. Only the believer who ascends to this level of understanding can truly unlock the full power of Almighty God. And the choir sang, grind is our ministry, sweat is our worship, greatness is our identity, love is our power, passion is our weapon, faith is our shield, wisdom is our ammo, and our vision makes it real. Truth to match, dancing with flames, the beauty of crazy, the genius product of insane, cubism poetry, Picasso lives. It's not what you have, buddy, but it's what you're willing to give. Live. Let the savage loose. No truce, no negotiations. Be yourself, no retracements. Penetrate her soul with fire. Words of power, longer desire. Climbing higher and higher. You can dream if you want to. Have your name in the lights if you want to. Like Bob Dylan rolling thunder. What sky are you sleeping under? I hear Beethoven serenading, acoustic guitars, Metallica playing. As the stars fall down one by one, I soar past the sun, done. Grateful for all that God has done. The canvas begging for the brush. My art screaming, telling others to hush. As I burst at the seams, pregnant with dreams, laser beams, crushing their small time thinking, getting high without drugs or drinking. Truth to match, dancing with flames, spiritual marine war and pain, rebuilding the temple, Persian King Cyrus, by faith immune to the virus, by faith immune to the virus. This is the anthem for the rejected. Greatness, opinions, all subjective. Quarantine your mind, be selective. Fate, hope, and love is the message. Fearless warrior, bold, young, and restless. Class in session, truth is the lesson. Unstoppable, Drake down in the blessing. Fate, hope, and love, that's the message. And the choir sang, grind is our ministry, sweat is our worship, greatness is our identity, love is our power, passion is our weapon, faith is our shield, wisdom is our ammo, and our vision makes it real. Motivational art. Welcome to the Louvre. I'm Dr. Billy Alsbrooks. Blessed and unstoppable. Impact 1 billion people. And to God be the glory. The struggle is real, but you know you were meant for more. That dream that's on the inside of you, just won't shut up. Cause you know you were meant for more. You've always been different. They never understood you. They've always doubted you. Cause you're different. But you know something that they don't know. You know to be successful you cannot follow the masses. You gotta be different. And you are bold enough to be you. You've always been different. Success ain't for everybody. B7U Clothing. Wear your identity. Blessed and unstoppable. Success starts with putting the right things into your mind. And my new book, Blessed and Unstoppable, was strategically designed to align your mind with the laws of success. This curriculum will teach you the inner mechanics required to go from average to phenomenal. From living a life with limits to being blessed and unstoppable. As you follow this guide step by step, amazing breakthroughs will happen. New doors of opportunity will open. And favor will begin to chase you down. Blessed and Unstoppable is a 31-day devotional on the laws of success. This book will instigate the thought process and actions required to transform your life. Each day has a Bible verse, a teaching on that day's principle, a positive affirmation, a prayer for the day, self-assessment questions, success quotes, action steps, and a powerful inspirational message. Regardless of what field you're in, Blessed and Unstoppable is your blueprint for success. Get your copy at blessedandunstoppable.com. Also available on Amazon.